All right, welcome back. Well, with stimulus checks and payment protection plans in effect, they're in place right now. Scammers, of course, they are already working to get their hands on that money. So joining us right now on the phone, Andrew Lattimer from Bloom Shapiro, joining us with some tips on ways we can protect ourselves, protect our businesses. Andrew, it's become almost secondhand. We're always going to see these people, these scammers, trying to prey on folks during awful situations like this. Regarding this one, what do people in small businesses, what do we need to keep an eye out for? What are some major red flags that should instantly be like, okay, this is not legit?
Sure. So with the funding last night going to the president today for the PPP loan, people should really be careful because there are a lot of scammers out there saying, I can get you that money quicker. If you give me a fee, I certainly can help the process. There is no fee, so that should be your first red flag. There's no fee there. No one from the U.S. Treasury or the SBA is going to call you up asking you for information, personal information. All of the PPP loans are going to be done through a lending institution, and there's an application. So the only people you should really be talking to is your lending institution. And the first time you get a phone call from someone saying they can help, and it's not who you've been dealing with, that should really put up the gate.
All right, so if you get a call like that, just hang up. And unfortunately, we did hear about some scammers offering to help people file for unemployment benefits, actually going door to door. That also, of course, will never happen, right?
That's correct. That's correct. And people should also be aware of the stimulus checks that people are getting. Again, we've heard scammers out there, oh, I can help you get the money faster. I can get it from the government. People have been saying, if you give me a fee, I can get you the money up front. That's a red flag, too. The stimulus checks are going to come right from the government. They're either going to be direct deposited or that you will get a check from them. So, again, red flag if someone tells you they can get you that money faster.
Now, Andrew, is there anything about certain individuals or businesses that might make them more of a target to these scammers?
Well, I think a lot of times these scammers prey on the elderly or maybe some of the smaller businesses, thinking that they're more trusting or maybe they're not as technology advanced. That is where I've seen some of our clients get approached. So I think that's very important if you're in that group, to really be skeptical.
Right. All right. So it's probably be a good idea to speak to elderly family members and remind them not to bother with phone calls and to just wait for the official email and contact from the lender. Andrew, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much for joining us from Bloom Shapiro. Stay safe and stay healthy.
Thank you. You too. Thanks.